Welcome back, dear students. So in our today's video we are going to see about the concept of Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. So friends, for this concept we need to understand some basic concept. First of all, for example, we should know the area of a square. So we know that, friend, area of a square, what is formula? Side into side. Suppose this is one of the square. This is having all the sides equal. A means these all sides are equal length. Okay, friends. So the side of a square are equal and each of its angle what? It measures 90 degree. So the area of a square, suppose it is 5 centimeter. So what is the area of a square? 5 into 5, what you will get? 25 centimeter square. So here the area whose one side is measured A units. Suppose it is A units. So what is the area? A into A, what do you get? A square. So you can write A square units here. So then our next concept is of square root. So friend, what is square root here? Suppose if you are having this A square as a 4. So then you know that it's square root. We indicate this symbol for a square root. Then square root of 4 is what? 2. In the same way, if B square is a 16, then its square root is what? 4. If suppose x square is there, which is 225, then if you want to find out that which number multiply by itself give 225, it is a x square. If you want just x, means we need to take its square root. So square root of 225 means which number multiply by itself to get 225, it is a 15. Friends, this is a symbol for square root. If I kept here square root of 16, that means I'll get a 4. Square root of 25, I'll get a 5. Square root of 81, I'll get a 9. Means 9 nines are, I'll get 81. 5 fives, I'll get 25. 4 fours, I'll get a 16. These are perfect squares of these numbers. So friend, what is right angle? Right angle is such a triangle in which one of its angle is 90 degree. So this is one of the angle of the triangle is going to be what? 90 degree. So friends, in a right angle we have one 90 degree angle and the side which is opposite to its 90 degree, this one side, we call this side as a hypotenuse. So friend, here are the special names and these remaining two sides, they are called as a leg. Okay friend, and remember this hypotenuse is the longest side. So hypotenuse is a special name. It is the longest side in a right angle. And friends, you can say this is what? And this side is opposite to the 90 degree. You can say opposite to 90 degree. And the other two sides we call them leg. You can say other two sides of a right angle. They are called as what? Legs. So friends, suppose this is also a 90 degree. You can say here is what? 90 degree. So this side is opposite. This is what? Longest side. Suppose we are having one more 90 degree. So this is what? Hypotenuse. Again, this is longest side is what? Hypotenuse. So friends, now moving to the main theorem, that is the Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras was one of the big scholar of the time before the 2500 years ago. So he has proved some amazing factors, or you can say facts, about the triangle, which is specially right angle triangle. What he said, if a right angle is there, right angle means a one angle is going to be what? 90 degree. So if a right angle is there, that means 90 degree, one of the angle in a triangle. So what you are going to do, he suggested that you are going to make a square on the three sides. Then suppose this is a one right angle, this is 90 degree, and you are going to make here squares. Suppose this is a one square and this is another square, and you are going to get here a big square because this is the longest side. So what he says that the bigger square, means this one, had the exact same area as these two squares put together, means the sum of the areas of these two squares, small square, is equal to the sum of this biggest area square. Suppose friends, we give this name as this is a square, this is B, and this is C. A, B and C, these are the three square. Okay, so what he says that the area of the square which is on the hypotenuse of a right angled triangle is equal to the sum of these two squares on the other two sides. These are the legs. Okay, so what he said, the area of the square A is equal to, the area of the square A is equal to area of a square B plus area of a square C. So this is called as what? Pythagoras theorem. Suppose we are having one triangle ABC. This is a one triangle ABC, and these are the sides. This is a side A, this is a side B, and this is a side C. So friend, you can say here that in this triangle you can say C square, which is this hypotenuse square. C square is what, friends? This is hypotenuse. You can write hypotenuse square is equal to this side A square plus B square, means the sum of the legs, means the sum of the squares of the remaining sides. So friends, in this triangle ABC, you can say this is a C square, and this side is A square, this side is B square. So this hypotenuse square is going to equal to the this square plus this square. Friends, you can also write it like this: hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus leg square. It is a perpendicular. This is a AB is a perpendicular drawn 90 degree on the side BC, and this BC is called leg. So hypotenuse is what here? AC. Side AC is what? Hypotenuse. And the perpendicular here, it is what? AB square plus this is a BC square. And we have given name. AC is what? Side C square. And this is AB is what here? A square. And this BC is what? B square. So friend, you can say hypotenuse square is equal to the sum of the two remaining squares side. So suppose the friend Pythagoras theorem is there. Suppose this is a triangle ABC, and this at B is a 90 degree. So the side opposite to it is the longest side, and it is called as what? Hypotenuse. So friend, the Pythagoras theorem says that if a triangle ABC is there and it is a right angled means any one angle is going to be 90 degree. So it is right angled at B here, you can say it is right angled at B. So then friend, you can say that suppose we give the name of these side, hypotenuse we indicate by this side A, and this is B, and this is C side. So then A square, that means hypotenuse square, is equal to B square plus C square. This is the theorem. And its converse, reverse, we'll see, its converse is also true. That means if suppose in a triangle ABC, if this is the case, if a square is equal to b square plus c square, then you can directly say that this triangle is what? A right angled triangle. Then the triangle ABC is what? A right angled triangle. So friend, if it is right angle, then this is true, and if this is true, that means the triangle is right angle. So we call it a converse of this theorem. So the converse of this theorem is also true. Of Pythagoras theorem is what? True. Means what, friends? If it is a right angle, then this hypotenuse square is equal to the sum of square of these side. And if these square sum of side is equal to hypotenuse square, then you can say this triangle is what? A right angled triangle. That means you can say the converse of this theorem is true. So here we need to find out the area of this shaded region, means this shaded square. So friends, we know that this is a right angled triangle, and the square which is made on the side, that means on a hypotenuse, is always equal to the sum of the remaining two side square. So area of a shaded square, we can easily find out the area of a shaded square as sum of these two squares, 36 and 64. So friends, what you will get here? So here we'll get 100 centimeter square. This square is on the side of the hypotenuse. So this is the big one square, and it is equal to these two squares sum. So its area is equal to the sum of these two squares area. So here we have the question that three squares have areas equal 27 centimeter square, 12 centimeter square and 15 centimeter square. So suppose this is a right angle, and we have given about the squares. Suppose this is a one square, and these are the two remaining squares, you can say here. And this is of 27 centimeter square, means it is on the longest side, and it may be 12 centimeter and it may be 15 centimeter square. So the question is, will the squares exactly surround a right angle triangle? You can say yes. And we know that, friends. Why yes? Because this area of a bigger square. So area for this one square, suppose this is a A, and this name B, and this is C. So area for square A is equal to sum of squares, sum of areas B and C. So it is 27. So here 12 plus 15, it is also what? 27. So this is also 27 centimeter square is equal to 27 centimeter square. This means a square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of remaining two sides. Sum of remaining two sides square is equal to the hypotenuse square.